So here we are, the second installment of me quitting the stupid flipping work game. So here it is. It's Sunday evening, working a project, 3.5 hours from home, in some piece of shit suburban nonsense. You wouldn't believe the suburban hell I'm needing to go drive into to work into. That's just, I'm not going to say where. I just don't like those places. Not anything against the people, more against the traffic, the congestion, the lack of nature, and just the constant noise and nonsense and pettiness, the superficial look of everything. It looks like you're in some fucked up version of some Matrix reality nonsense. I digress. So it's Sunday evening. This how do I relax? How does a person relax in 2 days? Going to deal with a bunch of crap, just knowing you're going to get into it again. So the nerve response in my body's telling me, what are you doing to me? What are you doing to us? Why are you going back out there? Why? And I'm not tied down to anything material. I didn't make that mistake. I didn't allow what material possessions I got myself until to tie me into something that was going to leave me a fucking husk of a human being transformed into a tool and a mindset to placate that. A placating mindset, not being yourself, but creating a mindset that allows you to rationalize how you can continue to sell yourself, sell all of your potential, all that lost time, lost health, lost everything to your employer. So yes, here I am. It's not possible to relax, especially when you do construction, things like this. It's not possible to relax or recoup in 2 days. But of course, because of the many, many powers that be in society that tug everybody in every which flipping way, so that's why there don't seem to be any real answers in government. It doesn't have to do with any individual politician, though I would say there's one right now that I particularly really hate. I'm not going to get into that though, but there's one I really hate right now who really is actually bad. But aside from all that, the reason the system doesn't work for the individual is because there are too many tugs and pulls. It is too pluralistic a system. And it is not a system that is there that actually cares about the individual. It placates the individual, to use that word again. It tries to make happy the individual just to the extent that is required for the individual to continue to take part and invest their body and time into this system, be it the work system or the political system. So getting back to what I was on, how we turn ourselves into this thing that allows us to continue to drone forward every day, never really living. So what do? We assess our values. We assess what's really important to us. We look at how deep we are dug into whatever obligations we've done, and up against that, we come up with something that is workable. That sounds ambiguous, and hell yeah, it is. But I'll get more detailed with these as we go. But for now, start in general and getting more discreet as we move towards the ultimate antithesis of all of this, whatever this will become as we move forward. But again, this isn't a life. This isn't a life that anybody really chooses to live. I'm sure there are people out there, especially those in developing and underdeveloped countries, third world countries, who might be watching this and thinking, you decadent asshole. I agree with you. I am a decadent asshole. I've been ruined by this system. However, I did not lose myself. That is the difference. That's why I couldn't stick with any employer for any longer than a flipping year and a half. But I'm damn good. I know what the hell I'm doing. So I can get new work regardless of me. You know that I'm not going to stick around. They keep hiring me because they can't find anybody to flip else to do the hard job I do. I watch everybody fuck up everything. And I'm there. I'm actually the one that is in the middle of the shitstorm afterward. The crap storm, however you want to look at it. But anyways, thanks again for listening to the rant. That's really all these things are, unless you make it something greater. So Subscribe, I guess. God damn, does that sound weird to say, but I'm trying to do YouTube stuff, so please subscribe, I guess, if you want. All right.